Hi, Brendan here, aka the Savvy Recruiter. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a Boolean string, but more importantly, how to build it using a Boolean builder to create better efficiency, to increase your productivity, and to save you your time, and just generally to make your life easier. So without further ado, I'm just going to move over onto my desktop. So here we can see the Boolean builder. Now this will be made available to everybody. You'll be able to access the link in the comments below. Now if you can, when you do access it and begin to play with it, if we can just hit file and then if we can make a copy, if we don't do that, if 20 people download this, you'll all be accessing the same sheet and editing the same sheet. So if 2 or 3 people are on it at the same time, that's going to make life very, very difficult. So just make a copy and then save it on bookmark it on your desktop. So today we're going to be focusing on the or statements and the and statements. Now the or statements is definitely the one that I use the most. Obviously I like to create synonyms in this, but probably by far one of my favorite things to do is to create lists of companies. And the reason for that, let's say for example that I pull a job and that company is an AI startup. I have two choices. I can present AI candidates who have worked in very large environments, who are very specialist in a very specific area of AI, or I can present candidates who have already worked within an AI startup, who wears multiple hats and understands that environment. Now, as a recruiter, I'm going to try to increase my odds of obviously them liking someone, of obviously someone being able to get through interviews and hopefully to a hire. And I can increase my odds by presenting someone who's worked in a similar environment and done something similar. So if that was the case, what I might do is I might do something like this, where I would Google the top 50 AI startups in the USA, if that is where my company was based. I would look through the links and I would choose one of them. And here we can see there are 50 companies on this page that AI startups. And what I may want to do is capture this. Now I have two choices. I can individually put all hands AI and begin to write it in here, or very simply, I can use a tool called Instant Data Scraper. And what this would do is read the information on the page. I can copy the column where all the companies' names are, do Control C. I'm going to move back into my Boolean builder, and then I'm going to copy it into this. Now what we then need to do is we need to do what's called cleaning the data. And what I mean by that is you need to look through all of these words effectively, and as we can see here we have the word foundation down as a company. Now if we leave that in there, we're going to have the NHS Foundation and the Marie Curie Foundation, anything with that word in there. So this is a bit of a stop word. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove this here. And then the other thing that we just want to look out for is sometimes we will have words like limited or just words that we just know don't belong in, so we just need to clean up the data. From here, all we then do is we can copy this and we would jump into LinkedIn Recruiter. We can go into the companies and we're going to paste it. Now you'll notice that this didn't work, and the reason for that is we need to click on the pencil, go to the end of our search string, and at the very end there will be an or which we need to delete. I've probably done this the longest way possible, so we'll just go to the end. There is the or. We will delete this. And then let's put that they currently work at. And what this will do is you will get the bold. Here's the Databricks. We'll just make this a bit bigger so you can see it. But here, Databricks, Aurora, Shield, Aurora, Databricks. And we can see Aurora, Data Miner, and we can see and so on and so on. So that's one way in which we can use effectively that Boolean builder to bring back very quickly people that work in from a list of companies. Now the second thing that we can also do is we can go back to our Boolean and we can use the and this is really quick, simple. If you want to, let's say for example that we've got C#. We're looking for someone that's worked with .NET, someone who has worked with Active Directory, and maybe has worked in an AWS environment. So all we need to do here is just copy this, and if we were to go back into LinkedIn, we can hit the keywords, and then all we need to do is we need to just delete the additional ands, and this would find all of the people that have worked with C#, .NET, Active Directory and AWS at those companies. If you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and happy hunting. Thanks for your time.